this girl in my school. She's the perfect one for me. She is so perfect for me, but she's straight. It's annoying because she doesn't even like me. She's like one of the dumb blonde cheerleaders. I don't even know why I fell for her.
I knew since like last year, because I would look at a guy and I'd be like, he's pretty cute, but I wouldn't have any feelings for a girl. Am I just going crazy? Or I really like this or whatever.
Did you get your nails done? Oh my goodness. No, I am. I'm feminine. I'm very feminine. I admit it. I don't care. I'm feminine. Okay. My father was a player in his days. You know,
a long time ago, people used to say that being gay was a cancer.
What is gay cancer?
It's nonsense stuff, right? Nonsense.
Yeah.
It's really hard to be alone in middle school if you're gay because, like, I was alone in 6th grade. I had no idea that, like, there was anyone else out there who was just like me.
The worst is telling your parents.
Mary Ray. You know, the guidance counselor told my parents. I wasn't even ready to tell them yet.
Yeah,
The guidance counselor, they called him up.
Her guidance counselor called on the telephone and said, you know, I'm concerned because Mary Ray is telling girls that she's a lesbian. And I think it's drawing unnecessary attention to her.
Oh, you go.
Hey. I didn't have an immediate response to. I just didn't know how to respond. You know, after Mary and I discussed it, I thought the best thing to do is to say to her, we accept whatever you grow into, you know, but now you're 12, and so you really don't need to make these kind of choices. And you know, you're not going to really be going out with anyone. I mean, girl or boy, I wouldn't let you go out with anyone yet. Word got out really fast, and children felt entitled to walk up to her and say, hey, Leslie.
A girl come walk down the street like this, and they'll be like, oh, she's a dyke. And a guy come walk down the street like this, and they'll be like, oh, he's a goddamn fag.
When he first had come out to me, first thing I did was what any husband does in the world. They go to their wife and say, well, okay, well, what now? I know plenty of gay people. And I don't classify them as, this is my gay friend, that's my gay, they're just friends. Oh yeah, well this one might be gay and that one, I don't care, you know. But all of a sudden, now it's my son. Now that bothered the hell out of me. Why is it's okay for everybody in the world, but my son, no, not my boy?
I haven't told my mom that I might be bisexual because I'm afraid of the response, even though if I get kicked out of it, I still have somewhere to go. But I'm still afraid, so.
I want to tell my father everything, right? I do, because I lost my virginity at the age of 13, okay?
Damn.
And I want to tell my father everything, like, yeah, I lost my virginity to this guy. He looked good. He'd be like, what? He'll drag me out the house. We be going to the clinic like that. I'm like, that's not going to happen.
Like many other young teenagers, you know, 11, 12 years old. I mean, I knew I was gay when I was about 5 or 6 years old, you know, and I just knew that when Johnny liked Susie, I like Johnny. You know, what these teenagers are dealing with now is intolerance, not themselves being gay.
Being harassed.
Harassed.
I mean, having stuff torn out your locker, having rumors going about.
Dyke, bitch, tomboy.
Fucking fag.
Taking up the poop chute.
Oh yeah, I'm gay, and your mama's a bitch. Do I care? No, leave me alone. Because it said that you like this other boy, and it said like...
Jamel's had some hard times at school. He's seen stuff written about himself on the walls in the bathroom. Just imagine that. People want to kill you because you have an orientation where you love other men or other boys. It's a hard life to deal with.
I try not to let it affect my day, even though I'm deeply depressed.
You just want to cry all the time.
I never had anyone to talk to except my friend who wasn't gay, but that didn't end up very well because in the end we weren't friends anymore because she didn't like me anymore because I was gay.
She tries to be very, very stoic. She pretends that things are, you know, rolling off her back, and that it's not a big problem.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, she asked me if she could get a pass so that she can leave her class 5 minutes early because the kids harass her the most in the hallways. And she wanted to avoid that harassment by leaving class early and getting to her next class and just waiting out the door until she can run right in. Every day, I say to her, do you want me to come to the school and pick you up today? And she says, yes, Mommy.
She can be like really supportive, but kids will still tease me. I mean, it's kind of hard to like find insults to say back to them.
I would call them the stupidest things and they would just laugh at me.
He's very sensitive, but he holds a lot in. He used to run up into his room and lock himself in there. Go, what's going on? Nothing, just doing my homework, just want to read, just, you know, isolating himself.
You're gonna be on top, you know, this is that.
Growing up here, out in a suburban and rural community, you just feel so alone. You can't go anywhere. And to me, starting this agency was a lifesaver. Legally is Long Island Gay and Lesbian Youth, and you know, by having a place that you can just go to and meet other kids your own age, just to joke around with, to play pool, to play a simple little thing, to play pool, you know, can save a life.
He finally said, well, listen, Dad, legally is, you know, having a Christmas, you know, party, whatever. I really, really want to go.
My dad came to Legally with me to check it out, make sure it wasn't like a freaky deaky sort of place, as my dad would call it.
If there was any doubt in my mind as to if he was gay or not, it was erased that first night. Because I'm looking at him and the light in his eyes and how comfortable he was. And he's acting in a way I'd never seen him act before. And he's talking to people who are saying the same thing happened to me.
Coming here has been sort of like a release for me because having to deal with school is just like, all right, that's it, I can't take it. And then I come here and I have friends to talk to.
If he didn't have someplace to go, that's his. I don't even want to think of some of the horrible possibilities. The suicide rate. It's the most dangerous time in a kid's life. If adults won't accept you and your peers won't accept you, you've got no place to go. You know, you're basically going to suffocate. You'll suffocate in a room full of air.
I think it's very helpful for her to be around other gay and lesbian kids. There's a certain level of freedom of expression there.
Now I have lots of gay friends and stuff, and it's so much more easy to stand up for myself. And when someone says, oh, I heard a rumor that you liked me, is that true? Do you really like me? Are you going to ask me out? I just say, don't flatter yourself.
He's not an island anymore. He's, you know, it's like I got him back. I didn't realize how much I was close to losing him until I got him back.